Lionel, what is the second trait of digital fluency?
It's understanding what is right and wrong when using documents, pictures, and programs, knowing both how to use and legally share documents, pictures, and programs, and understanding what, how, and when to use information that is sensitive, confidential, or even private.
That sounds pretty complicated.
You know, it really can be. And the reality is all of these concepts sort of work together in a broader fashion to help people realize that being ethical when utilizing technology is critically important.
Stephanie, have you ever been in a workplace situation where someone wasn't being ethical with digital information?
Yeah, actually, I just finished an internship at one of the top talent agencies in LA. And because of our size, we have a lot of resources and connections that allows us to make these movie grids where there's information about what roles are being sought after and who's being cast. And this is all very confidential. And there are a lot of talent agencies and entertainment companies that really want this information and would pay a lot for it. And I actually know of one of the agent's assistants who leaked this information out. They were able to catch her because each agent has a copy of the grid and their initials are watermarked onto each page. So when she was caught, she was fired. She lost a job at a really amazing company, and because you know word spreads fast in Hollywood, it's going to be pretty hard for her to get another job in the field.
Wow, and what would have been different if she did handle the digital technology correctly? What would that have looked like?
Well, first of all, she wouldn't have even tried to leak out that information in the first place. You know, she earned some extra money, but it was at the cost of her entire career. So you get hard copies and you get PDFs of these grids. For the hard copies, she should have made sure that they were always shredded after each use. This way that nobody could steal this information, since there are so many people walking through the office every single day, you know, both coworkers and guests. So no one could sell this information in her name. As for the PDF, she should make sure that her email and her computer are logged out at the end of every single workday. And since this information is so confidential, she should also be careful who she's talking to about it and how in-depth she is talking about the details.
Stephanie, you absolutely seem like you have a great grasp on digital fluency. What are some other ways that people could improve their understanding of digital fluency?
Well, the reality is being aware of your presence in things like social media, it helps to contribute to your public and your professional persona. A lot of people think that I could do or say anything within my social media account and only my friends will see it. However, employers, your colleagues, and a variety of other people have access to this information, and they may establish a perspective of you that you really are not trying to convey. In addition, imagine that you want to promote or have an opportunity to move forward in the position. You don't want a perspective of yourself to be contributed to that information that is online. So your personal and your professional persona should always be considered in terms of the person that you're trying to develop yourself to be online.
Imagine that you have to get a document with sensitive personal information, such as someone's social security number or credit card number, to a colleague in another state. What measures could you take to keep that document secure? Write a list of the steps you take to make sure the information is protected. And if you don't know what you would do to keep the information secure, this is a perfect time to search online for answers.